Hey guys, Kev here, and I have two new Tuya knives to unbox. These dropped a couple weeks ago. They got a little messed up with USPS, and they finally came in. Shout out to my boy Dave Warren over at Tuya Knife US. You can use my discount code LEFTY, and you will get 10% off Tuya knives. Let me confirm that. I think it's 10%. I gotta search through all my discounts here. Tuya Knife Lefty is the code, and you get 10% off. I'll put a link in the description. Click on that if you want to support your boy. You'll also get 10% off with that code. So let's check it out. The first one here is the Kharis. So I don't know what either of these are, so I'm excited to check them out. Tuya always does good work. Titanium and CF M390. It's the T1751-A Kharis. I think that's how you say it. Kharis. Cool little slide box with a leather pouch and, ooh, okay. That looks wild as, okay. It's another integral from Tuya. They are integral crazy this year. I mean, that is insane, guys. So, you're going to get 10% off of a probably nice price for an integral, but it's still going to be some money, guys. Usually they're around 400 for these guys. So keep that in mind, but 10% off 400 is 40 bucks. We got a nice flipper tab. Oh, hello. Hello, Kharis. Nice to meet you. Nice detent, bro. We have copper carbon fiber here, which is nice. It's a little rough feeling. It's interesting, but it's not like chipping or anything. So I'm guessing they did that on purpose. That's wild. Very cool. I always okay, yeah. So it's just from sanding. It's left a little rough. I would like to see that smooth out a little bit. You can see on this side they have the copper pieces, and these are actual indents. So it's going to be hard for you to tell. We used this stuff at Divo for our first knife, the stout, and we never used it again because this copper stuff, for some reason, is very hard to, the copper and aluminum, it just has to be very, it's manual labor to sand it down. And I can see here they did that, but it left some divots. It's not smooth. So it's kind of interesting. It's smooth in the sense that you're not getting any like carbon hairs. You're not getting splinters or anything. So it is finished. But they kind of went with the pattern. Like this piece of copper indents a little bit. I actually kind of like it now that I just thought about it. I think that's pretty cool. So I take back what I just said. I like the way they did that. I love how they shadow boxed the titanium around it. That's very interesting as well. This is an integral, as I said earlier. Look at that just chunk of titanium. That's your backspacer essentially. It's all one piece of titanium, and then they put the scales over top. So it's a little bit thicker than a standard knife, but it does still feel pretty good in the hand. If you have large, like XL, 2XL hands, this might be too small for you. I have a very, very full medium or large glove size hand, and you can see I'm already kind of cramping on here to get under that flipper tab. If I climb up here, more comfortable. You just got to be careful of the edge. One other thing to note, the edge termination here, so that plunger line is going to be on the edge. So if you sharpen this, you're going to have a smile, so keep that in mind. That's a drawback right there, but this is a DLC coated blade, looks like. Very nice. Looks like just a standard DLC, so we don't have their belt satin DLC. Looks like we might have a scratch on that DLC. Let's see if we can clean that up. Usually their DLC is extremely well done, very clean. Yeah, maybe a little bit of a scratch there, but it looks like it cleaned up pretty good. So cool. I like the DLC. Love the titanium, and then the black with the copper is very cool. We have a liner lock. Oh, wait. Interesting. Hold on a second. Is there a steel insert? Yes, there should be, right? Let's double check that. I see a screw. Yep, looks to be a steel insert into that titanium liner. Good, good, good. I was a little worried there. Yeah, you can see the screw there. Very cool. I mean, the D10 is solid. Ah, there we go. That's our culprit. We just have a little bit of oil on the blade tang. That's all good. Standard affair here. Let me just clean that up so that stick doesn't get worse. This should take care of it. Let's see. It's going to stick a little because I put alcohol on there. Yep. And that cleaned it up. Now there's no stick at all. Very smooth action. Listen to that close. Man, it just falls. Phew. Thumb stud? Okay, yeah, that fires. Sheesh. Reverse flick lefty because it's a liner lock? Yes, sir. Hello. Hello, hello. Not a ton of lock bar access. You can see here, there's barely anything cut out there. Left-handed, it's also jimped, so left-handed I just go in like this. Seems to work. Let's see how late that D10 is. That's pretty good. It's not, you know, it's not fantastic, but it's good. You can see there's not a lot of space there. I've had some recently that are like here. So this is good. It just swings past that. Actually, that flipper tab hits you, and it's already past the D10. That's perfect. That's exactly how you want it to be. I'm really liking this flipper tab. It works really well, and that D10 is dialed in. See that jimping there? I would like to see that jimping come all the way to the rear here. So if I come here, I'm going to slip off. If I'm up here where that jimping is, I get it. That makes sense. Just would like to see that jimping wrap around. One downside to a DLC like this, something I've dealt with on our knife, the binge with the DLC, you can see it gets kind of like, I don't know, fingerprinted. It gets like, just kind of gets gross. I don't know what exactly is on it, but you can see the same thing happening here. And that was after I cleaned it with a microfiber and alcohol. It like just, I don't know, it has this weird discoloration. There's nothing wrong with it. That's just, see, if I clean it, it all turns that color. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But it is extremely, extremely tough. So that's your trade-off. But that's why I like kind of a DLC belt satin or something. Gives it a little bit of that belt satin look, which still fingerprints, but you know. Dead centered, nice. No lash at all, feels good. No blade play. Oh my God, this thing is an absolute tank. And just swings down. Very, very nice from Tuya. So that is the Kharis, which I believe is an Egyptian term of some kind that I can't recall, but I really like how they did that with the titanium coming out and that inlay just kind of going. I mean, it's just really nice, kind of shadow boxing it. And then it has milling on that. Very cool. I like that it's a liner lock instead of a, you know, frame lock. You do have milling on those liners. Those liners are titanium. Magnet does not stick to them. And if you didn't notice, the clip is black crystallized titanium. So this is crystallized titanium. I don't know if DLC is involved with black crystallized tie, but it's possible it is. It has to be blackened somehow. You can see the clip sticks up past the frame a little bit. I don't like that. It kind of makes it seem like a little bit of an afterthought. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you have the clip sit flush with that? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's kind of weird to me. I don't know why they did that. So it's another drawback, but mostly positive here, guys. So that's the Kharis. Very cool. All right. Let's check out this next one. This one is, says Mutt B, but I don't think that's what this is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, we got it. This is not a Mutt. Ooh, this is really another integral. Holy sh! This is cool. What is this? Dead centered. Another integral, thinner this time. Crystallized titanium integral, guys. Holy shit. Crystallized tie on the clip and on the pivot. So this is the collar. This is how you can easily disassemble a integral. It's the best way to do it, in my opinion. That collar comes out, and then you can get the bearing out, you can get the stop pin out, you can get all that shit out of there right through that area, which is really nice. Washers, all that stuff just comes out. We got a little bit of something on there again. Clean that off before we even open it. Whoa, man, this thing is just the coloring, the finishing is gorgeous. Look at that blue tie. Let's take a look at the blade. Let's see what we got. Clip point probably. Yep, we have a Persian again. What is the deal with Tuya and the clip points and the Persian style blade? I love what they're doing. I just want to see some sheep's foot or drop points. I mean, drop point is good, but a sheep's foot would be, warning, would be sick. Look at that belt satin, dude. Very nice belt satin on there. Good thumb studs. They got some nipplage going. Pretty thin jimping. Makes it grab nicely. This one has a steel insert as well. This is a frame lock external relief cut. Very smooth. Let's see how this one sounds. Yeah, clicks. Not the loudest click, but it clicks. Look at this. That's a wild looking angle right there. It's just crazy. This one I'm guessing is M390 as well. It has an S on it. So I don't think this is a Tuya knife. Let me quickly find out what this is. Is this from... I know the guy who did the Vortex did another knife. And maybe that's what this is. So... Kharis sent you a Vortex Model 2. That's what this is. And the Tuya Caris. Both are $3.99. And then the Vortex, this one was dropping that Friday. That was on June 18th. And of course, like I said, we had some shipping issues. So these might all be gone. But did I say $2.99 or $3.99? I think $3.99. Yeah, $3.99. But you can use code Lefty and they'll be $3.60. So guys, $360 out the door for a integral is a really good price. You'll see most integrals priced at $450 to $500, and you're not going to get a 10% discount on most of them. So $360 is a really good price, I think, on this kind of stuff. Man. Now, both of them have an upswept kind of tip, so not my style, but I can appreciate it. Now, so this is the Vortex Model 2. I'm not sure what the S stands for. It must be the designer. Maybe the model is the Vortex Model 2. The brand is something else. Not sure, but either way, really cool stuff. Reverse flick is good on that one. Thumb flick. I mean, if you really like integrals, Tuya is the place to be right now. I'm going to pull up the website and see if I can find this one and get more information for you guys real quick. Don't know if do they have a search feature on their website? I don't think they do. That looks cool. Look at that thing. QAR. I've never seen that one. So here's the Kharis, $3.99. Oh, there's a ton of options, guys. I thought I remembered seeing it. I would much rather, if I was you guys and I was buying one of these, they sent me this, so, you know, obviously Shout out to them. But if I was buying one of these, I would immediately skip this version, and I would get the ones with the Zircuti bolsters. Are you kidding me? That's black Timascus, dark tie, whatever you want to call it. It's Zircuti mixed in with titanium, and then it just is, it's kept black and gray. It is my favorite of the exotic materials. Just look how sexy that is. That's gorgeous in my opinion. They probably cost more. No? Are you kidding me? Is C available? No. What, just give me one of FGH. Yeah. $3.99, guys. Why aren't they charging more for that? Holy shit. Whoops. That should be more. I don't know. They don't give you a description here, I don't think, of the material, do they? Sculpted titanium clip. Oh, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. It's 90 pieces total. So it's a very limited run. That's cool. 3.6-inch blade. DLC coating. Let me see if they mention it. So some of them are flipper only. Oh, that's probably one of the things I liked aesthetically. So handle variations. A is the copper infused carbon. That's what we have. It's either A or E. Then the two-piece in overlay with black Timascus bolsters paired with carbon fiber for a striking high-end look. Oh my god, dude. Somehow that's only $3.99. I would jump all over that black Timascus version if I was one of you guys looking for an integral and I liked clip points. Those are the caveats, obviously. I don't like clip points. And then let's see if we can find this guy, the Vortex. They might be gone already, I guess. See all products. Let's see. I really like this QAR, guys. It's very cool. I wish I would not be getting a bunch of emails at the current moment. It always happens. It's kind of funny, actually. They have a ballast song now. That's cool. Here it is. The Vortex Model 2. Oh, they have a bunch of different crystallized tie. That's freaking cool. Are any available? Yes, there are some available. Number 4, the Piss crystallized tie. Number 5, the purple. What? The purple? Kind of. Look at that. That's pink. 11 is the blue. So that's basically what I have here. This version is available, guys. Wow. And that's a wild color. Holy shit, dude. Ah, man. They're just unique, right? Like, when you're talking about these Tuya integrals and the crystallized tie stuff they're doing, there's not like 500 of them on the market, right? There's like a few of each color and shit. So if you buy one of these, you're getting a very limited thing. I mean, some people care about that. It's not necessarily something that matters to me, how rare what I have is. But if that does matter to you, I mean, the price gets even better at that point. Extremely rare. You're talking about a couple of each piece. And it's an integral. And it's $3.99. AKA $3.60. I don't know. I'm going to shut up now, guys. These are really cool. As you know, they're not necessarily something I would keep and carry and use. Okay? So I'm not going to try to give that impression. I'm just saying if you're a collector of integrals or you like stuff that's more rare or whatever, then they make a lot of sense, right? So that's all. Use that code Lefty for 10% off, and I'll put that link in the description. Let me know which one of these is your jam. I like how that one fires out. Let me check the ergos and stuff on this one. I didn't really... Yeah, it's got good ergos. Interesting kind of swoopage going on there, but it works. Feels fine in the hand. You kind of have a flat up here, which is nice. This one doesn't have that. There's no like choily flat area for me, which I really like on knives. So there you go. The Kharis and the Vortex Model 2. Let me know what you guys think. Shout out to Tuya. Really appreciate you, Dave. I will be passing these around. So plenty of other people will be checking these out. And I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.